Well, well, well. What do we have here? Let's see what we got. Hey, what's up? What's up, Zero? Smoking Big Bob. This is unplanned, but y'all know me. I'm more I on certain things I'm proactive, as in the business talk and all the other stuff. Hey, Amber. I'm proactive. This is just spur of the moment here. I'm not gonna labor too long. It's a weeknight, but I just had to get this out now because being the cultural critic that I am, and uh, amongst other things, this this certain spaces get overran here, and I know you see the title, so I'll just go ahead and get right to it here. I'll leave it up and for the rest of the night unplanned, like Biden's presidency. I planned on him winning. I always plan for the worst, and just hope the worst don't happen. What's up, Deshaun? Let me see. Check my gain. Gain looks okay. Don't look too loud. Let me, just in case somebody have headphones on, let me turn it down just a smidge, just in case. Now you see it says men. Now we all know a lot of folks. You saw my posting on the OT. What's the OT? I don't know what OT is. I don't know what OT is. I'm sorry, bro. You got me lost. I probably even thrown something up somewhere, but men, but especially, but it's here lately. Well, it's always been, you can say whatever the hell you want about, black men anyway, if you're a female. Oh, my volume was fine. Okay, then let me turn it back to where it was at. Okay, because some people like, it's loud when I wear headphones, but it's okay through my speakers. And I'm like, you can't please everybody. You know how that go. But anyway, I'll get my caveat out of the way. Men, especially black men, no one cares about your preferences, including a lot of other black men or males. Why? I mean, the why is just anybody, the why is going to vary from person to person. You have also, you have, just like we had this dust up, and this then ran all through the YouTube streets here a couple of days ago. I don't know the gentleman's name. I can't remember it, but I think he's a member of the NOI, and he's going after Fresh and Fit, who, in full disclosure, I didn't know who they were until they got into it with Abba and Preach, because I've been watching Abba and Preach for about, off and on, for about 2 years. Depends on what the topic was. But I'm listening to this guy, and he's sitting here and, on the wake up. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh, thanks, bro. I appreciate it. What's up, Cortez? Hey, I see you commenting on my thing, where they do snap your fingers, do the step. You can do it all by yourself. Everybody just, hey. That dude was upset. Now, Cortez was perfect. So this even covers the video that you just commented on me on. So now you know what I'm talking about. Even though this ain't this ain't the video I was talking about, just a situation. Battle. What's going on, Battle? Look, this guy sit up here. I noticed a lot of time. Yeah, he was irate. It comes across because when once you start creating content, it just falls in your lap, and YouTube tends to try to overload your our whatchamacallit, our little side recommended thing with. And if I see as somebody that I frequent, I'll just look at some of it so I can get the gist of it. But this part here, I've been seeing this been coming for years, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. There's nothing I can do to stop it. Nothing. But just because I can't do anything to stop it, I'm not going to turn a blind eye to it either. I noticed the majority of these guys the queen can do no wrong and the cradle of civilization and gotta do and gotta die and this and that and all this other smack. Y'all notice one thing they don't ever have? They ain't never married to a black woman that they putting on a pedestal. Now I will say this: there are some wonderful and great women of all races. I've met some, I know some, been with some, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, worth their weight in gold. And on the other side of that coin, there are black, white, Asian, and Hispanic that ain't worth their weight in dirt. Their life isn't worth the crumpled piece of paper that their birth certificate is printed on. That goes for males too. But I've already done the man one. So if anybody come in, well, what about that man? We already done that. Actually, I've done 2. So I got 2 to make up. So if you didn't see it, sucks to be you. Suck it up and shut up. Go get you a kite and fly it somewhere. They ain't never married to the black woman that they praise, that they say that you should praise. They don't have one. The brown chocolate sus, and she's this, and you Cunha, and they use the same racist remarks against another black man that they claim the white man for using. They use the same language. But since you got on a slick suit or wearing an unk or a dashiki, it makes it okay for use the same language for what you consider white racist talk. The hypocrisy of those people over there is insane. Now, if you want to ride with them, cool. I'll never be the one to try to stop you from riding with them. But just don't, as long as you know who you riding with, I'm good. How come you figure every last one of them would be wifed up to a black woman? Every last one of them. You think? They're not. They're not. Even that guy that was on there doing all that chest thumping. Nope. Deshaun. Yeah, one contradiction after another. And so I'm like, so you're gonna sit here and tell these gentlemen that you don't like their preference. So you're gonna berate them for their preference, but you haven't secured the preference that you think they should have. That's like me telling you, look, man, the best truck, the 1.5 ton truck you can get is a Dodge 4500 or 5500 series with a Cummins turbo diesel and a 6-speed transmission and the da-da-da and the this and that and the da-da-da-da-da. And then you say, but Nick, what do you drive? Well, don't worry about what I drive, but that's the best truck you should have. And if you ain't got one, you don't know what the hell you doing. And then you find out I drive a Chevy. Or I ain't driving nothing. As in this man's case, he ain't driving nothing. You got unmarried men trying to berating black men that just didn't happen to be married themselves on their choice of what they want to be with. And you don't have a wife. The hell? Hey, thanks, BK. I ain't gonna curse because I'm leaving it up. So I'm gonna keep, because y'all know how massive dynamic get down. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Ooh, let me move my picture over just a little bit. I'm right at the edge. Let me slide myself right up on it, right between this beam and that there. Yeah. So the little trident sticking out the back. Yeah. Let's go with that. So that don't make no sense. So what I see, like I say, and I'm no Fresh and Fit fans. I don't know nothing. I ain't know nothing about them until recently. And I'm still, because I'm out of their age group, they're not talking to me, which is cool. But Mr. Macon, George, and I've done a Philly video too for you, man. Philadelphia's. I know, and I brought you up. I said, man, George is doing what he can, but he's just one man and he can only do so much. So at one point, you got to protect your own. And after a while, let the others sort themselves out. But I appreciate y'all for stopping by. I ain't going to labor long, but that guy, all you did was prove. The only thing you did was show and prove that they're right. So it's basically I don't like your preference, and I'm going to berate you for your preference. But if them same guys tried to tell him what his preference would be, what would he say? What's up, Lou? He going to probably tell them, who the hell are you to tell me what I should like? Who the hell to tell you what type of woman I should attempt to be with? Who the hell can... Exactly, sir. So because you figure you was from some three-letter organization that your black is more black than my black, or your opinion is more opinion than their opinion, the hell out of here, man. You know, that don't make no sense. Makes no sense whatsoever. None. You know what I mean? None. But I don't get it. I don't get it. And I'll leave it at that. I just got a notification from YouTube that I'm live. Imagine that. That's something else. But then, so I listened to this cat and he just went off, like he just reeled off all of the pro-whack, red, black, and green coon and buffoon and talking points against these guys, and they shook it off. They shook it off just like he wasn't there. They stepped right over him and kept right on going. And in this case, I don't blame them at all. And then, well, they ain't really black. This one's an islander and this one's from North Africa. Yeah, but see, you claim the divinity of black when you see it suits you. Like they ignored the fact that Barack Obama had a white European, Euro-based mother, but that was okay. He's black because one drop rule. Okay, but the one drop rule don't apply to them because you don't like what they saying. Y'all see what I'm talking about? And I give you a vote of no confidence. 0. His ex before was also white. Yeah, this is true. This is true. And me personally, anybody that know me, they know me. They've been knowing me longer than anybody on this list. I don't care. I don't care. Because I don't have to sleep in your bed. I don't have to live in your house. I don't have to eat what I don't have to do none of that stuff. The thing is when you start telling somebody else what they should or what you think they should do, and since they said something about someone you don't like, you don't have anything, you want to raise your voice. But this same man has nothing to say when there's a small gaggle of black women that say, telling black women, if you pregnant with a black male, kill that MFer. Kill it. He ain't got nothing to say. To the black women that say, I'd rather die alone than be with a black man. He ain't got nothing to say. He only got something to say. Let me not make it about him. Those types, let me scratch all that. I need to stop saying him. Those types only have something to say when it's a male and you're not making the choice, the female mating, dating companion choice that they think you should have. Then it's a problem. That's a bunch of crap. That is a bunch of crap. And hold on a second, y'all. I just went live too. I just went live myself. So like I say, I'm not going to labor long. I'm just going to throw this out here. So I'm going to go down the line. Then you got the next one, Boyce Watkins. Do I got to go any further? Dude, stick to finances. Here it is. Woman chasing her. She married somebody else, wasn't studying you, got married, had kids, and now the wall then came. We hit the wall too. Men hit the now. Y'all can't expect I can't expect everybody to look as good as me in my 50s. I just can't. That's asking too much because your boy look good. Yes, I'm vain, and yes, I'm petty. But it just is what it is. I gotta do like C over. I gotta start doing my videos like C over and put some glasses on. You know, get that, but I gotta have the music playing in the background. Hey, Carrie, I ain't gonna be here long. I gotta get my C over on. You know, I gotta get that. I got the fancy chair. I just ain't propped it up yet. I'll wait till I put the chair up, and then I look. Thank you, and I'll do the C over thing. Boyce, I'm not gonna call him a clown. Well, what mom say if you ain't got nothing nice to say? Nah, I'm gonna say something. Look, dude, stick to financing. You need to do what's right for you. Then you're gonna get up here and have a stream and gonna berate single black men with no children and berate them for not going out and purposely trying to marry black women with kids, with someone with multiple. What do you say? The more the better. That give you more. That give you more to teach on. Wait a minute. What? Why are you trying to guide these men into a cauldron of fire? I've already covered this. Slide and covered it. Truth and covered it. A whole bunch of people. You picking up somebody else's responsibility. You picking up a sandwich that somebody then took a couple of bites on and threw it back down on the plate. So yeah, Boyce is still at it. He's at it again. And then you're going to berate these young men instead of, he never mentioned now, look, I've said it before. I know guys with no kids that's married to women with kids. That's their business. That's their business. Well, who the F are you to get on here and try to berate these young men with no kids, just running bit, got good jobs, all this other stuff. They ain't jailbirds. They ain't none of that stuff. They ain't Pookie looking for a couch to crash on. And I guess he figured, well, since I couldn't get the chick that I wanted until after she was not ran through, but you know what I mean, with other dudes and married and other kids and whatnot, now I get what's left. After the majority, somebody else got the best years of her life. Now she's giving you the little bit she got left to the point, and then have to make a video of a cell phone video where she getting on the kids that they need to show you respect, which mean that her kids don't even respect you. What kind of man need a woman to tell her kids to show him some respect? I ain't married to no baby mama. But if I would, number one, it never wouldn't happen. But if something came, number one, I ain't dealing with you because I jack you up. I jack you up. Hey, Petty. Petty LaBelle done a good show today with AM1. I was in there. I ain't go petty on her, but I was in there clicking them keys and whatnot. She was dropping game on them fools, but they wasn't picking it up. I be picking up her game. Forget y'all. But dude, how can you say this to these dudes? The ones that choose to do it, that's their business. The ones that choose, when you ever know me to berate a guy for making that's their business. If they want to do it, that's their business. But dude, who the hell do you think you are to berate these young men? Y'all need to get out here. And that one that I was talking about with that pastor in that church, gonna make all the single men, and you can tell the men didn't know it was coming. Gonna tell all the single men, I'd already done my setup. I don't know why I'm still wearing the headset, because I'd already done my setup. Gonna tell all these young men to stand up. He gonna tell them to stand up. And you can tell by the look on their face, you know, as the camera going around in the church, they like, what the hell we standing up for? What is he gonna do here? You know what I mean? And then they stand up and gonna say, ladies, there you go. You that need help, you're raising kids by yourself. You ain't got no man in the house. You got 2 or 3 kids and you're by yourself and you need a man to help hold down the household and give guidance to these kids. Look around ya. And I was like, I bet you if I one of them dudes, I've been like, this month just set me up. Wait a minute, I'll bleep wait a minute, I'm out of here. Yeah, I got my own beep button. I mean, it ain't a beep, it's a kill button. Man, that was crazy. That was crazy. What the hell? I'm telling you, Reverend Rib Tip, Pastor Pulled Pork, Deacon Drumstick, Minister Meatloaf, and Bishop Buttermilk Biscuit, the Reverend Brother Deacon Dr. Pastor Bishop Minister Tony Love. Ah! Ain't worth a damn. And I mean, like I said, dude, Boyce, as a financial consultant, that's not financially sound what you're saying to these guys. You're going to ruin your life. The odds of that working out into that young single working $80,000, because he is like, I know he is, and he is picking on some of them. I know you make 70,000. I know you make 85,000. I know you make 92,000. Why come you ain't? And dude, what? So basically, you want them to squander everything that they sweated for. They ain't help him make nothing. And like Pink Pill was on this, Pink Pill Lessons was on this one chick when this dude, you know, well, what do you bring to the table? She said, me, I'm gracing the table with my presence, when she was big enough to be 3 or 4 tables, but that ain't got nothing to do with this. Look, here's the thing. I ain't never been in that what you bring to the table stuff, because I'm straight. But if I was in that game, if somebody asked me that, I am the table. What are you talking about? I got a house. 2 houses, actually. Well, I called one because I gave it to the kids. Land, business, trucks, trailers, equipment, service equipment, ag. I am the table. It's not that, I don't need nobody to help me pay a light bill. I don't need nobody to pay you need to pay the cable bill. I pay this bill. I don't need, everything is paid by me. I pay for everything. So technically, I am a table. And any man that's carrying his own way, he got his own car. He ain't living check to check. He running his own place. He got a job at such and such. He working for such and such, or he working for himself. I tell people, don't be like my dumb ass. I took a pay cut to go on my own. I made more money working for Mr. Keller than I did working for myself. I just wanted the freedom. And plus, I saw him, he was coming to the end of his game, getting ready. I said, nah, when I need to get out of here before he transition, because once he transition, ain't no bets. All bets is off. His kids, when they take over the deal, ain't nothing saying that they're gonna keep it in the same way. And then I may not be making that same amount of coin that I'm making once he take over, if you know what I mean. But that's bogus info to be given these guys. And then you want to say that the white man is trying to ruin these young black men and that you're trying to protect them, but you're giving them flawed advice. That reverend he wasn't a reverend. He was a bishop. My bad. Let me get it straight. Just in case somebody know, and then okay, so you get to throw the whole story out because I said reverend and he a bishop, even though everything I said he actually said. See, that's that black pathology That's that black pathology that myself, our transition David Carroll and Equazi 100 have talked about. Even Tommy Sotomayor been talking about for years. Excuses for black pathology. And I don't want nothing to do with it. Boyce, stick to finances. That's flawed ID. That's flawed information, because you got the think that you won because you came in. She didn't want you on the front end. She didn't want you on the front end. Dog, sit your ass down. She didn't want you on the front end. He wait till I start recording and running around with that bell jingling on his neck. She didn't want you on the front end. She only wanted you on the back end. As long as you defend, wait a minute. No, I ain't even gonna say it because I can't do it. I can't do David Carroll no justice. I ain't gonna say it. Look, do what's right for you, because at the end of the day, you on your own. Because while you so busy trying to do what's right for what that dude that was barking at Fresh and Fit think you should do, then he said, and then the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Oh, you mean the Elijah Muhammad, the one that had all them single women's and he got them knocked up all over the place? You know, you used the nation for a pea farm, for a pom-pom farm. Kid, 2 with this one, 2 with that one, 1 with that one, 1 with that one, 1 with that one. And then when Malik El-Shabazz, when Detroit Red, he found out that he'd been hoodwinked and he went against it. And then next thing you know, he upside down. Now he gone, he running from his life and got murked by some of his own brothers. So that's the Elijah Muhammad you talking about, or you talking about a different Elijah Muhammad? Okay, cool. Look, whatever. Follow who you want to follow. Do whatever you want to do. Kick it with whoever you want to kick it with. At the end of the day, dog, something I know that's open for debate, Bun. I've heard that, but I can't verify it. Some said they have, some said they haven't. I'm in the middle, but even if they wasn't underage, they existed. You're fornicating and procreating with females that is not your wife. Personally, I don't care. Again, personally, I don't care. Personally, but don't sit here and tell me how much of a righteous life that I should be running, don't tell me how much of a righteous life that I should be running while you're doing that. Don't do this. I'd rather you just sit and chill. Just chill. But I guess you can't. They can't. Next one. They say, oh yeah, because I'm about ready to forget. Look, at the end of the day, them same men, if you get called onto the carpet, if you get divorced, if she waits until, tell me everybody don't know somebody that they waited until the hubby got the promotion and moved into the new house for her to file divorce. I got 2 in my family, 1 male and 1 female. I got 1 of each. Tell me we don't know dudes that's been paid for houses and cars and child support, and he can't even live in the house that he bought. Tell me we don't know. Of all white men, black men, Asian men, I don't care. I just said men. Notice I didn't give a color. I said men. Tell me we don't know that. Tell me we don't know at least one. Tell me I got a better one. And the women always answer this. They be like, they know it too. Tell me that you don't know a dude that's paying child support for a child that ain't his. I know dudes that's paying. I know, like I say, I know guys that's married women that already had kids. They know it ain't their kids, and they turned out okay. Some of them turned out okay. But you know how it go. There ain't no guarantees and nothing. Even you ain't had no kids. She ain't got no kids. You got married. Still ain't no guarantee. But one thing there is a guarantee though, if we separate and we had kids, they're my kids because we had them while we were married. So that's the only guarantee that I got after that. But yeah, you told me about the uncle. You told me about the uncle. And I told you about Mr. Hogan too, down at the opposite end of the block across the street from me when I grown up in Detroit. That was crazy. I couldn't believe what I was watching, but it is what it is. Look, we all know there's horrible people out here. There's some black women that's worth their weight in gold. White women worth their weight in gold. Asian, Hispanic worth their weight in gold. Polynesian chick worth her weight in gold. Like I said earlier in the beginning, flip that coin over. Flip that coin over. And on the other side of that coin is black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Polynesian, whatever female that ain't worth A-S-H-I-T. She ain't even worth the air she's breathing. We've already done the men that ain't worth their weight in crap. Already done that one. What did I call them? Sperm donors, right? Already done the sperm donor video. So if anybody triggered, go watch that one after you leave from here. Go watch that one when you leave from here. That's it. But man, I just had to say something because this is getting out of control. It's just going up and above. And what these dudes, I think some of these dudes do know. They just think for some odd reason that they think that this is going to get them showered with accolades from these women. Dude, tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, and he talking, and you are this, and you need to stick with your own kind, because ain't nobody gonna take care of you better than that black woman's. Forget the fact that, okay, she got 2 kids by 2 different dudes. So you go to tap, tap, tap. And why you tapping me on my shoulder? Stop tapping me, young man. And y'all and this and that, and you got all that money, and you ain't got no kids when you can have one of these women that's out here struggling, and she's struggling to take care of these kids. And tap, tap, tap. What are you tapping for? She's talking about you too, idiot. She's talking about you too. I'm telling you, I tell them, look, I tell dudes, I told the boys when they were growing up and they start going on dates. I say, look here, when you out here and you on a date and she get to talking about her ex or whatever, or you ask her about her ex and she dragging him, leave her alone. You're next. The way she's talking about him is the same way she's going to talk about you if y'all ever break up. Don't think you're special. She's talking about you too. And now with the advent of social media, she done already told the world that you ain't worth a SHIT and you ain't even made it home from the dinner date yet. Look at all the videos of the chicks that call it dinner tricking. They even got their own Instagram and Twitter pages and black IG and black Twitter. And they laugh at y'all. They crack, dinner. I'm just going to get some dinner. Ain't nothing going on. Girl, this my third dinner this week. 3 different dudes, 3 different, and they post it and they clown y'all. And ain't no shortage of men lined up to be the next contestant on The Price is Wrong. Oh, you mean The Price is Right? No, Negro. I mean The Price is Wrong. Y'all go ahead and listen to them bow tie wearing dudes talking about, well, who they done deemed as God, even though what now how can you wait a minute? Here's something else. How can you call yourself a Bible thumper, a man of religion, whether it's Islam, Christianity, Catholicism, it don't matter. And you say that this woman is God. Well, what does your book say if you want to go by that? So you want to just ad lib exegesis, eisegesis. Which one do you do? Are you going to use exegesis, teach as the scripture is written, or are you going to use eisegesis where you're going to ad lib and cut out and wallow around stuff that you figured the fit and meet and do the stuff that, because if you was going to do it but from an exegesis standpoint, you wouldn't be pushing mud shoveling. You wouldn't be okay with women preachers. You wouldn't be okay with outside fornication. You wouldn't be okay with none of that stuff, Mr. Book Thumper. So thump that. Y'all, it's crazy. They need to stop with these absolutes. If this man want this, or if she, and no, and I said, here's the thing. Know what would shut me up? Know what? No, if these guys done what I'm about ready to say right here, this stream wouldn't even be, I wouldn't even be doing this stream right now. If they would call out the ones on the other side for doing the exact same thing that they calling the men out for, I wouldn't have nothing to say. Nothing. Because even though he'd be fighting a losing battle, I figure at least he's even-handed. At least he's even-handed. Have you heard any of them say something, black woman, you with this swirling, and are you married to this white man? That's an abomination. I ain't heard that. And y'all know, I don't care. I don't care if she married a dude that's half Filipino and half freaking Cherokee. I wouldn't give a damn as long as they leave me alone. Go over there. Hey, O'Shea, shout out O'Shea. Over there. Over that way. Wait, no, don't stop walking. Keep going. That way. Over there. Over there. I wouldn't even care. But he ain't gonna do that. And if one of them did do it, show it to me. Show me the one, show me the cat that's giving Fresh and Fit the blues, saying the same thing about the you-know-who's out here in black YouTube. I don't even care. I don't even care. I don't even care that them chicks say it and do it. I don't even care. I care about you, dude, because you are biased. You're attacking your own type. Women, look, here's the thing. I don't know why these Negroes ain't fit. Well, dudes, all men, even white men, they ain't figured out yet. I don't know a whole bunch of Asian men. I only know like about 10. One I'm real tight with, but he been married to the same woman forever. So he don't even count. There's a code. And women, and women out here, don't get mad. I envy y'all's code. I do. Women, for the most part, stay on code. A code that the average man won't stand on. Even though he wants, sometimes you know you're the table. You know you're the driving force. You know you're the financial head, and you'll kowtow anyway. You'll kowtow anyway. What the hell's the... Man, it drives me. I'm like, what is wrong with you? They stay on code. They'll say enough to reel one in or to call one out for the most part. Now, there's some that'll just go in on them. But they stay on code. They may not even like that she's that she dating that, these Asian chicks, another Asian chick may not like the fact that her Asian friend is dating a black guy or dating a white guy or dating a Hawaiian or but she stay on code. She don't go out here and black. She may say something to her in private that we'll never hear. That we won't hear it. But they stay on code. Or I done seen sisters say, I ain't never been with nothing but a black man. I'll stick with black men, but hey girl, you got the right to roll with who you want to roll with. Know what she said? I don't believe in your lifestyle, but I'm a woman just like you, and I ain't gonna trap you down just for these dudes to dogpile you. And I know everybody used the word simp and beta, and even though they don't know, most of them are delta males. If you want to get technical, most of them aren't betas, because betas normally aren't topic driven. Most of them aren't. Deltas are, but but deltas tend to hang around alphas, and they can't hang with sigmas because we won't let them near us. Well, they can come near us, but they already know delta will never make the sigma status. He don't have it in him. I'm sorry. I just got that sigma in me, and I just can't let it go. I'm gonna carry it to the grave with me. Hey, and plus somebody got to be a sigma. Alphas need somebody to look up to. Ha ha! You damn right I said it. I give them credit on that too, Club. I'm sorry, y'all, because I'm not looking at the chat much. I give women credit on that. But them dudes won't do it. They figure if I lambaste another man, it'll curry favor with a female that's already made an open declaration that she don't want you. She's already made a declaration that she doesn't want you. So you're currying what for what with the intention of getting what? You're as big of an enemy to the male grouping as anyone else. I don't care what color you are. You're getting off of my bus by force or by choice, but you are getting off. I'm quite sure Audio Technica didn't plan on a microphone being used in that fashion, but I'm sorry, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
I should have used that sound setting for that piece, but it's okay. I'm quite sure I got my point across, and that the people, both good and not so good, understand what I'm talking about.
Y'all, thank y'all for being here. Peace, Green Machine. Thank y'all for coming. Spur of the moment. I just had to get this out of the way because I got a busy week coming and I didn't want to forget about it. And while it's on the top of my head where I don't need any liner notes and I can look y'all dead in the camera and just belt it out because it's in me. It's in me. So rate, comment, leave your love. Say like Misanthropic One. Leave your love. Leave your hate. For most all, subscribe. Hit the like. It helps get me up in the algorithm. I'm going to move it. Well, I ain't going to move it. I'm going to leave it. What's up, Art? I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to leave it probably a couple of days. I'm not moving it to Patreon. All right, Deshaun, be good. I'm not moving it to Patreon, but I'm going to copy it over to On the Wake Up Radio. and I'm going to leave it here for a couple of days, folks. So I know how everybody got different schedules. That's what I get it. So if you come back in a couple of days and it's gone, just go over to On the Wake Up Radio. My name's the same, Nick Taylor, same thing over there. And you can catch it there if you want. I was going above and beyond to make it under an hour. I didn't want to make a 45, 50, 55 minute long video, but I figure I could do under an hour live stream, and I get something out of it. I'm gonna just start trying to do this. So, and yes, Amber, correct. Matter of fact, before I get out of here, let me go through y'all comments. You're right. Beta is an overused. It is way overused. And I tell people, look, everybody ain't an alpha. Everybody ain't a beta. And there's more than alpha and beta. You got your deltas, you got your sigmas, you got your omegas. You got it's more, I mean, but I guess, but you know how people love following the wrong. Club Fortune, yep, I give women credit for that. I do give women credit for that. Even women that don't like each other sometime in public, in the public face, will stay on code, except for the ones y'all see out there fighting in the hood, pulling weave and pull. And you know, like I say, look, you can tell when another chick fighting a chick and she think that chick looks better than she do. Know what the first thing she do? She try to mess up her face. She tries to claw her face. When she tries to claw her face instead of fighting, she's fighting. Know what she's saying? I can't stand you because you look better than me. Or I think you look better than me. That's what that is. Let me go through these. Mega Side, you know how screwed child support laws are? Yes. If you had a single mother girlfriend and you developed a relationship with her child, you can be on the hook for a child. Yes. For child support. But yes. Yes, sir. Common law. Now, I know common law varies. The laws vary from state to state. I get it. But common law. Yes, sir. I sure do. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Amber. I gotta say that to the chick. I'm just messing with y'all. Cortez, yeah, they don't even need the dinner. They just go on dates to get a kick out of disrespecting men. I saw that too. Remember the one I done with the dude? When I done the screenshot of the dude, he on a breakfast date at IHOP, and they had all the food out on the table, and she live streaming Facebook Live and gonna say, look at him. Look at him. It's gonna sit here and look pitiful. You may as well pick up the fork and eat. Now, I couldn't play the video because everybody, somebody told me, I think it was LA, or said everybody to put the video up, the dude he is flagging it. So I just screenshotted it and went from there. She gonna take him out. She gonna demean him, talk to other people on the phone after the food and hit the table. And he's sitting there looking all sad. What did I tell y'all? I would have told my waitress, if it was a male, garçon. Because, garçon means boy. Garçon. Now, if it's a chick, excuse me, ma'am, madame, mademoiselle, if she's not married, madame, if she is married. You know that. Y'all know that. Y'all do know that, right? But can I get a to-go plate? Because that French toast and that omelet and them eggs and stuff was looking too damn good. I would have took that shit with me, paid for it, and left her ass sitting there. All right, let me go on up. Cortez, King Outdoors. Y'all be safe. Good night. Dang it. What's up, King Outdoors? Dang, I missed him. Bun, I love all women's who are worth their weight in Bitcoin. I would too. Even when Bitcoin dips, I would too. Club Fortune, I've seen men in multiple races that got wrecked by child support and or divorce. So have I. Well, I know a guy, I say, because y'all know I'm in the I know a guy that had his own he done bounced back. He got 2 trucks. This dude had at least 30 trucks. He started him and his then girlfriend. She was a dispatcher at a company. He was a regular driver that went up to driver supervisor, that went up to trainer, that went up to operations manager, and he went to a warehouse managing school, got a business loan, struck out on his own, everything. She went with him. They got married. He built the company up to 30 some odd trucks covering the Southwest. He had seven state authority down here And after he signed a contract with one of the large carriers, we weren't run the tightest ship in the shipping business. She filed for divorce. He was white. She was white. Let me go on up here. What's next? Hit the like button, please. Thank you, Carrie. Hit the like button. Cupcake 701. House. The one that killed Malcolm X. Yes, sir. Club Fortune, you are correct. Deshaun Boyce won't stop. Too much money and attention to be made off of black victimization. He need to just teach his MF in classes. Principal Revolver. Hey, Prince. Society has always given men flawed advice to give a woman an easier time to catch a sucker. And I heard a black female YouTuber say, if you a sucker, you gonna get licked. And she was talking to a gaggle of black men. Now, I ain't mad for her saying it, because what she said is actual and factual. She told the truth. But they sit there and they go for it anyway. Mickish, here we go, Nick. As long as you defend, wait a minute, tick, 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 as long, tick, 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 as you defend black pathology, tick, 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 you will get a pass. Tick, tick, tick. Look at Carrie. Old simps like Boyce know that these chicks are a drain on society. But, wait, God dang it.
But Carrie, Boyce says he means well.
King Outdoors, not Women of God. Cake, Prince Revolver. I'm going through them fast, y'all, so I can get y'all out of here. Amber, take your time, Passer. Thank you. Club, also my Nigerian family won't stand for it. Boyce is a poser. They should have immediately walked out. They should have. If I would have been one of them dudes when they showed me, it's because somebody showed it to me on their smartphone. I wasn't thinking of it. I wish I could have got it. I would, dude, can you send me that? I would have walked the F out. And there go Petty LaBelle. Erica, stop laughing. Marry women with children from multiple fathers and later on get financially raped for child support for kids that weren't even yours to begin with. Wonderful lives, wonderful advice, sarcasm. I agree. He ain't whooping enough butt, Erica Williams. Racist preferences. Club Fortune, I think I'm almost at the top. George Macon, Yizzo, my brother. Brother Macon. Shout out George Macon, the George Macon Experience. And I got his Urban Nerds Worldwide. I got his hoodies. I be wearing them. BK for the Rockies. Thanks, brother. Conspiracy University, that's my battle buddy. Zero Cool, aka Date Lee Murphy, the longest knowing one person that's to know me longest in this YouTube circle. Okay, y'all, I appreciate it all. Burgess, you coming just as we leaving. Y'all coming just as I'm leaving. That's messed up. I don't understand these women. It's not, yes, she did it. I sold him a truck. See, they couldn't take that one because the truck belongs to me. I sold him a truck. I was going to get rid of the truck anyway. It was past, I couldn't use it no more. I mean, it was beginning to be a drain, but he ain't had nothing. She took everything. She took everything. I sold him a truck and co-signed for him a second truck. And now he back up. He got he out here. He down the road from me, bought a brand new double wide and financed 2 acres of land. It ain't a lot, but you ain't in the city. You ain't dealing with city tax regulation and you can run your stuff. And plus out in the country, out in the county, you can work on your truck on your property without having somebody effing with you. So, but sorry, Burgess. Hey, y'all can watch the restream. I'm out of here. I'm not taking care of anything that's not blood related. I don't blame you. Yeah, I helped him out. And the only reason I helped him out because all the time I knew him when he was a regular driver, then when he made it up to supervisor, then the company trainer. And as he done all that, He never changed. He never changed. And K Business, you coming and we leaving. I'm leaving in 15 seconds. I'm waiting to hit an hour because I got to trip the algorithm for an hour. I need a couple of seconds over an hour. Y'all be good. Be safe. Y'all can watch the restream. It'll be up here for a couple of days. But Cindy Ashby's, shout out to Cindy Ashby on the Wake Up Radio. It'll be over there. Same thing, unedited. It'll be over there. All right. Y'all be good. Peace.